Hello there, my name is Richard. The first time you see my channel, I used to talk about animation, and today we talk about Sonic Prime, the new animators from Netflix and Sega. And I have to say, it's sort of a Sonic, not hardcore, I'm sort of a green horror in the middle kind of fan that I did really enjoy. Especially this Sonic Prime is all about sort of sentimental. It sort of understands what Sonic works so well. That sort of charming, faster, sort of action-packed, but at the same time realizing it's the moments with Sonic friends, why he's there for them and what there is for him. That sort of moment to realizing when the universe broke. What I mean is, the whole story starts with Sonic sort of stopping Eggman, taking this sort of magical crystal who has so much power but nobody knows what it does, till Sonic trying to stop Eggman and sort of accidentally break the crystal. Breaking this crystal, basically breaking different universes while Sonic existing, and understanding what if Sonic doesn't exist, it wouldn't happen to his friends, wouldn't happen to his world without him existing, and showing different universes to see the events, moments, betrayals, and differences of each member of his friends of Sonic. And this one make this sort of interesting because everything is sort of connected to sentimental, sort of that thing that why you care about Tails, why you care about Rose and Knuckle and Rouge the Bat. That's what I really enjoy. They always trying to challenge you or challenge Sonic to understand, to chill and live the moment with your friends. Sounds cheesy, but that's basically the whole franchise. Sort of cheesy wholesomeness, but also action-packed. I think one of the biggest problems with the other versions of Sonic, they don't rely on action that much. Some of you disagree right now, but to be honest, this one does it better. What I mean is, it allows them to be hand-to-hand combat. They're allowed to have kind of action scenes, but sort of creative, fun, basically based on the universe they're on. I think one of the big examples, the Pirate World, they use a ship to jump another ship that you've never seen any Sonic version ever, but it's just so creative and fun. Especially all Sonic friends has a chance to shine, and it's even completely different version. I think one of the big example is Amy, the obsessive fan of Sonic. She is part of the most change of each version of universes, but at the same time she always get in on the stick because they really don't know what to do with it. They sort of kind of struggle what to do with Amy, and this one wants to change that to see what you do with Amy. What if she never met Sonic? You see her becoming this sort of cold, kind of collective thinker. Other version, she's just a savage. But once more, that strange ideas would give to Amy what will happen to her and put her in a different place. I think another good character is Rouge the Bat. That she always been the thief, the person who know how to come in and sort of build it and come out. Never really changing that much until this one. This one shows that she can actually be a leader, a strategist, a person who wants to take charge. And once again, that's very unique and different from Rouge. You also have Knuckles. They have a lot of different versions of him. So different that I'm sort of surprised that, you sure this is Knuckles? He's not the meathead who wants to hunt down treasure and explore and to protect his family jewels. No, you have a lot of versions of them that just sort of kind of fun and unique. That one version, he's a savage form. He was basically a Sticks for Sun and Boom, but Knuckles skin downwards. That was sort of weird and completely random, but I love it because they was not afraid to challenge and change the character. You could disagree some of the changes of the character of this one because a lot of different versions, but once again, it's sort of set down to how Sonic feels about his friends. He knows he needs them, but at the same time he wasn't there because he wasn't really paying attention, because the whole point of the series is sort of getting respective of different point of views of the moment that the crystal shatters, because you see kind of Shadow's point of view, you see Rose's point of view, you see Knuckles' point of view, you see Sonic's point of view, different versions of him. Why this sort of event changed everything. It's very unique and different and refreshing, especially the action, and the action is just so well done. Once again, this is the reason why I think this is the best version, because it understood to be action packed. You don't mean sort of basic like Sonic X. This would really try to do something interesting on the fight scenes, actually do hand-to-hand combat once in a while, but usually it's sort of created sort of fight scenes or chases to make it refreshing and allow other characters to stand out, how they sort of fight. Each one has its own unique style. That's what I really enjoyed. It lets you kind of understand each character. Of course, there'll be another major problem with this series. You could be, say, bored one version, you like the other before, because I was sort of bored if the Caveman version. I wish that was shorter, but once again, there is just one version. They take 2 episodes to explore it, and you actually understand the characters. They actually understand the scenario Sonic really is. But I love it how Sonic sort of realizes how unintentionally he did this. He feels kind of regret, but I love it. The Shadow Crystal and the palm trees, if you know where we're going here, if you've seen the series, you know what I'm talking about. That the palm trees is sort of a representation of his friendship with Sonic and his friends. Sounds cheesy, but it makes more sense in the series and you've seen it, because the palm tree is sort of connected to everyone, how someone affects someone else, especially the Eggman Empire. Because of this version, you have 5 different versions of them. All of them are extremely dangerous, completely different, and all of them are different ages. Honestly, you don't really have a good explanation why they have 5 different Eggmen. You just know they're all just this group trying to take over this small planet. But besides that, I think that's why it makes it so interesting, because he wants to see what happens with everything fails. What happens if Sonic wasn't there? To see who takes lead, who changed the most, who stays the same, who doesn't. And I like that sort of kind of experimentation, but I love it. They don't just fall into it. You don't stay there for a second and leave. They actually explore it to see some of the failure. You see what happened to this specific character of this universe. For one of the big example, there is a tail version that has 9 tails on purpose, because he was sort of bullied because Sonic wasn't there. He was sort of kind of abandoned. He was sort of kind of what's the best word, broken, untrusting. He just doesn't trust anyone. He just want to reset the whole world, and he has a chance to do it, and that's what makes it unique. That's what makes it so different and refreshing. This is why I love it, especially the animation. And the animation, it was great. The animation, I want to say it was top tier for some moments. You have other moments because how they light it wasn't as good, but once again, that's just sort of preference, because I like my lighting of some of the characters better than others. But once again, it's just preference. I'm not saying the animation is bad, it's just I disagree with some of the choices. But other than that, I highly recommend it, especially if you're a Sonic fan. Especially you never like a Sonic cartoon, I recommend this because they do try unique things, especially with Rose and Rouge the Bat, because both of them always get in the stick. They never have chance to evolve. This one, they really take risks to see what happened to them and how they change. Once again, just the little things that make this series interesting. Now I got really nothing else to say, just one question: how you feel about the series? Do you like it? Do you hate it? Tell me down below, let me know. I got nothing else to say, just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and have a wonderful day. Bye.